What is this? Oh my god. Oh my god, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. Holy crap. Holy crap. Oh my god, okay. Okay. This is insane. This is insane. Alright, so I go on manga stream. Okay? This is after I'm finished with my schoolwork. Go on manga stream. Check there. I see One Piece. I'm like, oh yeah, One Piece. I see Bleach on there. I'm like, oh, whatever. Bleach, yeah, whatever. I'm gonna ready leave. I reload the page. Standing on there, Hunter x Hunter, chapter 350. I started hyperventilating. I was like, oh, holy crap, oh my. Whew. You know how long I've been waiting for this? I have been waiting 2 years. We have been waiting for 2 years. Hunter x Hunter. Hunter freaking x Hunter is back. Okay. Now, I gotta talk about this chapter. I was like, when I finished reading this chapter, I gotta talk about this chapter. Because this chapter... Alright. Not too much action happened. It wasn't really an action-heavy chapter, but it was a very, very dialogue-heavy chapter. As we all know, Hunter x Hunter is very, 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 very dialogue-heavy. This chapter was no exception, but the content in this chapter, holy freaking crap. Holy crap. Okay. We learn more about the princes of Kakin. We learn more about how there is a rule with their country where you have to take on responsibilities, and you have to take on the opportunities that is given for you to become king. And if you do not take on those responsibilities, you will be killed. If you will be killed or tortured or whatever. And we learn in this chapter that we get comebacks from characters who I would have never thought to come back. So Bisky's back, Hanjo's back, freaking Melody is back. We get all three of them coming back, and then we get two other members. We got Kurapika's teacher from back in the Phantom Troop. We got freaking, oh my god, I forgot his name. The guy with the poems where he throws on people and they burn to death. But that guy, holy crap, every one of these characters I loved from the Phantom Troop arc are back. And Bisky's a part of their crew too. And Bisky, she's being her normal self. And I think that, she kind of got a little, because the only reason why Bisky's there is because Killua suggested that she go there. And then Bisky's like, she doesn't reveal her age and all in this chapter, which is weird. But Kurapika is just like, well, you're like a princess yourself. And then she's like, oh, blushing and stuff. But that's besides the point. The content in this chapter was insane. Okay, we learn more about one of the princes of Kakin. I forgot his name. His name starts with a T. It's really long. But this guy, he is a freaking graduate from school. He graduated from a really young age, and he's a part of the lower half of the Kakin princes. There's the upper half and the lower half. The upper half are like more politically, like have more political power and have more people that follow underneath them. And in the lower half, you have like the younger princes and whatnot. He's more on the side of the lower half, and you're like, and it's like they have two different teams. And a lot of people, they tend to team up with this guy and this prince who is highly intelligent. He graduated from school from a really young age, and he just knows a lot of stuff. And a lot of people who are in the Kakin princes, when they don't have anyone else to turn to, they often turn to him, since he's like the most reliable of the whole group. So then we learn about him. After that, Kurapika's like, okay, I'm going to try and see if I can go get a job with him. So then they start dealing with the whole money aspect, and then he goes. And little did he know, to his surprise, the youngest prince, Waddle, and his mom, Hoigoro's youngest prince, Waddle, and his mom are there. The youngest prince. Now, this caught me out of freaking left field. I had no idea this was going to happen. So we learn more about Waddle's mom's involvement with King Hoigoro, and we learn more about the politics dealing with the prince. Now, I'm not going to go into every little detail that happened in this chapter. There's a lot of freaking stuff went down there in this chapter. A lot of stuff was explained in this chapter. If you want to know all those details, just read the chapter. I would have to re-go through this chapter and dissect everything that happens. There's one thing I love about Hunter x Hunter, which it has so much in it. So much is covered in such a short period of time, but we just like, it just feels like we're still building up to the Dark Continent. But when we get there, it'll be freaking insane. So we learn more about the princes, and then we learn more about the youngest prince and his how he was conceived and everything, and how the whole reason why he exists is because of Hoiguro's interest in his mom, and how it was like she lived inside of an underprivileged environment, and Hoiguro was like, oh wow, she looks fine, so then he got with her. But then little did she was like, well, I see the benefits of living this lifestyle. I get all the stuff that I want. I get like presents and stuff and gifts and whatnot. But then she learned about the harsh reality of giving birth to a Prince of Kakin, and how you have to raise them under a certain way. And if you don't raise them under that certain way, that child could get killed. And she really loves her child, and she's really, really worried about him. And the real touching part in this chapter was nearing the end, when you had her look at Kurapika and tell Kurapika, hold this baby. And Kurapika just looks at the baby in the face, and it's kind of like Kurapika's dealing with a whole new dynamic now, because it's like all these years he had to deal with revenge and everything. But I'm feeling like this baby is going to spark some development in Kurapika's character, and that's going to be Kurapika's new archetype in this arc. Like, in previous arcs, it was all about his revenge against the Phantom Troop. Now this arc is going to be about him trying to protect this baby. And that's what I feel like is going to be a big major thing in this arc, aside from him going after his eyes. But I feel like this will hold more importance during this scenario, during this situation. So yeah, man. And the mom, her character gets fleshed out in this chapter, and we really learn more about Kurapika's character as well, because we learn more about how we've always known that Kurapika is an overthinker. He thinks things through. He's very meticulous about different things. He likes to go through different details of different things. That's what we know about Kurapika's character. But this chapter solidified it, because based off this chapter, we know that he has a vast knowledge about the prince. He's not just going into the situation blindly. He has a level of knowledge and a level of wisdom dealing with these types of arenas. So then we learn, after this, we learn that Bisky, Melody, Kurapika, and Bisky, Melody, Kurapika, and Hanjo, the ninja guy from the Hunter exams. You know, we haven't seen him since the Hunter exams. We saw him in the election arc, but it was temporarily. It was just to defend Gon. But besides that, we're actually going to see him do something in this arc, which I'm hyped to see, because he's the freaking ninja of Hunter x Hunter. He's a ninja of Hunter x Hunter. I'm so ready to see what Hanjo can do. I'm so ready to see what Melody can do now. We already know what Bisky can do. We just don't, and also I'm ready to see what else Kurapika can do, because we don't know what his new ability is, because we know that his previous ability was only to be able to target it towards the Phantom Troop, and it was limited. But now we don't know the full extent of how, Kurapika could do things now. So, yeah, this chapter, heavily dialogue heavy, but story and plot heavy too. And character heavy, because we got to get more exposition on one of the Princes of Kakin's characters. We got more details about the Princes of Kakin and how their political structure works and everything in this chapter. We got all of that, and all those things, all of these details are necessary. And that's why Hunter x Hunter is a masterpiece, because Hunter x Hunter takes its time to develop different things. It sets things up so well to the point where when the action starts, everything will be coherent and everything will be dissected in a way that'll make sense. And that's what Hunter x Hunter does well, just as well as One Piece does. And that's what the next review I got to do after this. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter 350. We've been waiting for 2 years. It's finally here. You can look at the link in the description below. I have it linked, or you could just read it on Manga Stream. It's on Manga Stream. But yeah, Hunter x Hunter's back. Give me your thoughts about what you think what's this baby's relevance to the new arc that's coming. what is his relevance, and what type of philosophical, like, this baby is like something new, and is gonna, like, I feel like it's gonna develop Kurapika's character so much and change him from being this revenge driven guy to being an actually loving and caring individual who's like, you know what, I can't be hung up on my revenge. You know, I have to continue on and live for my clan. I feel like that's where Kurapika's character, that's just my prediction of how his character could go. It could go either way. It could be either that, or the kid baby could die, or anything could happen. But that's what I feel like this character, it'll develop him. Anyway, like this video, subscribe. You guys are awesome, and peace out.